Laura, what do you make? Could Viacom win with this one? Is there stuff that hot that DirecTV's got to have it?
Nope, I don't think it is. I think one of the things that we're going to see this rolling throughout the U.S., especially at Viacom, because they continue to make decisions that I think threaten the TV ecosystem. So they have put a lot of their content onto Netflix, and with 2 months later, Nickelodeon's ratings were down 25%. They continue to be down double digits. So suddenly that asset of content is not as valuable to DirecTV, and yet they want a pay increase. That's also true of Comedy Central, the two big hit programs they put on their website within 24 hours. So that doesn't really help the distributor either. And yet they want kind of 20 to 30% price increases because that's what they've always gotten, and yet their ratings are down. So I think there's a very legitimate point of view that DirecTV has, even though we cover Viacom and we don't cover DirecTV. But I think you're going to see this rolling, kicking Viacom off every single contract that comes up.
That's interesting. You know, I think what I heard you say there is this isn't about not having the latest hits, but in Nickelodeon in particular, but about sharing the stuff on the web and users changing their behavior to go away from TV.
Well, I would say this, that Viacom is not part of TV everywhere, so it's not helping the TV distributors in that way. Their ratings are down double digits, and either it's the fact that SpongeBob SquarePants is 11 years old and they need better hit programming. They need to find the next Snooki and Jersey Shore, which was a huge hit for its tenure, or they need to stop giving it away for free to Netflix, which is a pure substitute for their on-channel programming. But either way, they're not adding value. They're not adding more value to the TV ecosystem, but they're asking for 20 to 30% price increases, and you can understand why DirecTV threw up its hands and said no.
Is Nickelodeon the real key here, or is it Comedy Central? Is it, is it a matter of the fact that they didn't get Phineas and Ferb, Disney got it, so they don't have the big hit in that genre? What's this really about?
I think it's about rating strength. I think, like ESPN, if you have ratings momentum and you walk into those negotiations with DirecTV, it's really hard for DirecTV or anybody to not pay you more. But when your ratings are down double digits and you're asking for more money and you're one of 135 channels, suddenly you can see a distributor saying, no, enough. We want to pay you less,
right,
not 30% more.
No, I get that. I guess my question, though, is within the umbrella of all of the Viacom cable channels, is Nickelodeon really the big dog there, or is it Comedy Central now, or, I don't know?
So there's three. The research shows that Comedy Central is their #1 requested network, followed by Nickelodeon, clearly one of the predominant kids channels, and MTV is third. Those are the only 3 out of the 25 channels they have that matter.
And is Comedy Central more important in an election year, with Jon Stewart and the Colbert Report both really having a stronger viewership in election years?
Well, maybe, except for you can get all of that programming. If you've been turned off by DirecTV, you can get it all online on the Viacom website. So DirecTV, those viewers didn't lose anything. They just have to wait 2 hours, and then it's online on Viacom. On this
really
website.
Quickly, just about 15 seconds left. How much could this hurt DirecTV?
You know what? We saw this in Madison Square Garden with Time Warner Cable. The hit to the advertising revenue of the channels that are off is about 4 times worse than the distributor impact, and the distributor here is massive compared to Viacom. So not only is the economic impact a fraction, it's a much bigger company, so you don't see the impact at all in the numbers.